Hi, welcome to today's live session. If you have not joined, my name is Mwegas, and today I am going to talk about men are not mind readers, right? It is important to understand that women expect men to read their minds, right? They expect men to understand the hints they are giving and then take action according to the hints which were given. Now, men, we have a lot of superpowers. I agree. We are supermen. We have a lot of superpowers. One power we do not have is to read minds. So let me put this clearly. There are two major forms of communication, right? There is verbal and non-verbal. Okay. So when you give your non-verbal cues, you have to make sure that the person understands what kind of cues you are giving. Okay. Because he is not going to read your mind. I understand that non-verbal communication takes up the bulk of communication, right? But do not expect somebody to understand what you're saying if you have not sat down and agreed on what cue means what. Okay? For example, we have gestures. Okay? Other places, this means we are good. Other places, this means one. So, what is it? Is it good or is it one? You have to agree, right? You have to say, okay, this is how I am encoding my communication, and these are the tools you use to decode my communication, right? This one, and you say, I refer to um, maybe Africa, because in Africa, this means good. Like in the vast part of Africa, this means good. In some European countries, this means one. Okay. So men do not read minds. So do not expect a man to know when you are angry just because you are quiet. Some of us just think that, you know what, you just want to have your quiet time, do you? And so he will leave you alone. I saw some crazy video on Facebook of this chick. Oh, it started with it was a reaction video. So it started with a video of a guy, a TikTok video, I think, which had a caption of, she turned off her location and blocked me. Now I'm sitting here, like he followed her to where he knew where she last was. So he was waiting in the car, watching her when she was, I don't know what she was doing. I think she was in a restaurant or something. And then I was like, that is not manly at all. That is not manly at all. So if she turns off her location and blocks you, it means she does not want you or anyone else to know where she is and what she's doing. So what are you doing there? What are you doing there? What are you trying to achieve by stalking? Because that is stalking. Now, I was ready to demonize the guy, and no, actually I did demonize the guy, and I did demonize the guy. Okay, and I thought, I mean, and rightly so, that is not something a rational human being should do, man or woman, and especially a man. If she has turned off her location and has blocked you, you need to stay away. Now, I told you it was a reaction video. So the guy saw another video of a woman saying that is what she does so that her boyfriend comes to look for her. Right? So some women will block you and turn off their location or whatever it is they use so that the man comes to look for them. and they think that is romantic, and they think that is how it should be. They think the guy is being caring and everything. And now the guy who was reacting like got curious and wanted to see, are these two people actually related? I apologize for if you hear some noise. It is on a Sunday. Kids are at home. Neighbors' kids are at home. My kids are at home. So if you see some head popping in on the video, my apologies. Anyway, continuing. So he did some research, and actually he found out that this guy who was who had followed the chick was actually this chick's boyfriend. And that got me thinking, that is very stupid, right? That is a weird way of having a relationship, right? Because so the way you want the guy to show he cares is for you to turn off your location. Maxalim, welcome, and Wamoyo, karibu sana kwa hii live. Hope we can have an interaction. So in my head, I'm like, this is so messed up. That's why relationships of today are going to the dogs. If these are the things that people are doing, right? So, women, please, and men, be explicit in your communication. Tell somebody what you want explicitly. Do not drop hints. Just sit down with somebody, tell them, I want X, Y, Z. This is what I want. And there will be no miscommunication. Okay, listen. You are not a toddler. I am a father of 2. And the craziest months are 0 months to when the kid knows how to speak. Because the only way the kid knows how to communicate is to scream and cry. That's it. Kid cries when he or she is hungry. Kid cries when it is hot. Kid cries when it is cold. Kid cries when it wants to sleep. Kid cries when it wants to cry. Kids cry when it is sick. So the only form of communication a kid knows is crying. And you as a parent, you have to decipher, like, okay, this cry, maybe the kid has wet the diaper, or this cry, maybe the kid is sick, or this cry, maybe the kid is hungry. So you have, the only, what you get is a cry. And then now you have to sit down and find out what is going on. We are grown-ups. I will not do that with my kids and do that with you, a grown-up. A man will not do that with kids, and a man will not do that with a grown-up. I'm very sure a woman will not do that with a kid, and a woman will not do that with a grown-ass man. Say what you want clearly. Mimi sipendi vile umeniongelesha. So, because umeniongelesha, mimi nimekasirika na wewe, and I need time to deal with this anger that I am feeling towards you. So tafadhali, keep away from me for this day. Leo tu tusi-engage. Wewe kaa tu mahali huko, niwacha nikae mahali niko. Asante. Thank you. So already you know what you have done. You already know what steps they are taking, and they have already given you a clear timeline of when they want to be left alone. So leo yote, don't engage with me, don't talk to me, only address me if there is an important issue that we need to deal with, but we are not talking about this today. We will discuss this thing tomorrow, right? So that they don't come apologizing, they don't. It's like, sawa, umekasirika na umesema nisikuongeleshe hii story leo. Okay. Atuongelee hiyo story leo. So tutadiscuss stories za watoi. Maybe kama kuna issue that you need my attention on, tutadiscuss, ama utaniambia, tuta-engage, and that is that. Tina kotina karibu. So, and that is that. That is the, we are engaging on that. But the reason why umenikasirisha and the discussion about how we are going to solve that issue, we are going to have it tomorrow. after the day has ended. Nisha communicate, you have already made me angry. I do not want to speak about it because I want to think deeply about it. And I want to have time to really deal with this anger that I'm feeling. Because if you engage me now, I might say something which will also make you angry. I'll have to mekosana. That is clear communication. I am angry. You have made me angry. I'm good. I'm angry. I have not responded. Now silence. I've already told you. If you see me quiet, I don't want to engage. Just joke. Ujue tu ni because I am angry at you. So you already know the situation. So you are not a toddler. We si mtoto mdogo. Communicate about the thing you want. Sawa? And why did I think about this topic? It's because I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw this video of a chick who was saying some crazy stuff. I mean, Madam Squeezy, I don't know. So she was saying that she does not have to communicate what she wants to a man, or even if she communicates, like she was angry because she had told her boyfriend she would like flowers. And after 2 days, the boyfriend gave her flowers. Like she did not say nataka flowers. She just said, oh, you know, boyfriends who buy their girlfriends flowers, they show they care and everything. So 2 days later, the guy buys the chick flowers. Now the chick is angry because she's like, yes, I said I want flowers, but you should have thought about chocolates too. Like, ungefikiria nataka flowers na chocolate pia. I mean, that is stupid. Like seriously, hiyo ni ujinga, hiyo ni ushenzi. Right? You told me you wanted flowers. If you wanted flowers and chocolates, niambie, I want flowers and chocolates. If you wanted flowers and chocolates and something else, tell me, I want flowers, chocolates, and whatever it is else you want. Like I'm using myself as any other man. That's why I'm saying me. Tell me what you want exactly. Because we have a lot of things to do. We are not just here following you up, reading your hints and trying to find out what you are. We are busy with life. Busy doing things, bana. We're not just here trying to decode, tukayapa ni kama unatupatia like this netonini, these codes that people have to crack. Like tuko hapa tunajaribu we don't have that time. So save us time and save yourself some emotional nonsense, these emotional explosions, because if I don't do what you thought you had hinted to me to do, you're going to be pissed. And it's all on you. Mimi hiyo sina time ya kushinda nikikaa hapa nikifikiria okay, aliniangalia vibaya. So does that mean nimemkosea? Does that mean ni mimi alikuwa anaangalia? Does that mean that maybe jicho yake tu ni mbaya ama si mimi ama labda alikuwa anafikiria? Who has the time? Who has the time? If you are angry at me, tell me I am angry at you because of this and this. Don't say I am angry and then I ask why. Then you tell me si unajua. Kama ningekuwa najua ningeuliza. Why are we playing these stupid games? I am angry at you because you did this and this. And then I am like, oh yeah, by the way nilifanya hiyo kitu. I'm sorry. I apologize. I did not, maybe it was a joke, or maybe sikufikiria utaichukulia hivyo. I'm sorry, I apologize. Okay, na sitarudia tena. Or I am, it's my birthday, it's coming up in a week, and man, miki tunataka tu from you is this nice dress niliona mahali fulani. This is how much it costs. So you do you, we jua tu mimi nangoja dress yangu ya birthday. Then I'm like, okay, sawa, I'm going to make that happen. Or ni sawa, I get it, but sai siwezi fika bei. However, just bear with me, dress utapata. Hata kama nitaibuy afterwards, dress utapata. You see how simple it is. You wanted something, you communicated, he communicated back, you agreed. Ama saa zingine si birthday yako, so you don't expect anything from you, don't expect me to go out of my way to do things for you because haiko kwa program, but you've seen a very nice shoe somewhere. Unakuja unasema ni aje, nimeona kuna kiatu, nimeona man hiyo kiatu ni kali, nataka kuibuy. Then I'm like, okay, enda ubuy. Because unani communicate that tunataka kubuy. I'm like, why are you asking for permission? Asking me permission. Si pesa ni yako, enda ununue. Then you're like, but unajua I'm short of cash. Sina do. So then I'm like, so but ikishafika hapo dem ana catch. Unaongea mbaya, sijui nini, why are you talking? I'm like, yeah, unataka kiatu, hauna do. So what do we do? So like instead of kuuliza, so what do we do about that issue? I'm like, so you say, so nilikuwa nauliza unaweza kwa na to do at least unikopeshe ama ni aji do yangu tu ni kufika ijafika. Hiyo kiatu ni 2k but mimi niko na punch. Ama hiyo kiatu ni 2k niko na thao. Nipige boost hiyo thao nyingine. Clear communication. Then I am like, saiti na do but by the end of the week takuwa nimekusort hiyo thao. Or sawa hiyo nitakusort. Or saa hiyo si priority for me. Do yangu saa hii iko busy. So haita work. Unaweza ukakasirika kwa sababu nimekata kukusupport. That is understandable. At least nitaelewa umekatch because ulikuwa unataka something badly and you thought I will come through na sija come through. That I can get. But huwezi tu enda uone kiatu alafu ukuje uniambie, "But then nimeona kiatu kingine ya 2k ni kali." And then uende. Then I'm like, okay. Ameona kiatu kali, ameniambia, nimepatia information, sawa. See, that's it. Kwani kuna story nyingine zaidi hapo? Umeniambia nimejua. Sawa, nimesikia. Sio story imefika mwisho. Hujaniambia unataka na hiyo kiatu, hujaniambia unataka nini from me? Wewe umenipea tu information. You've just given me information about a shoe that you saw. I'm good. I have the information. So if you come like a week, a month later niambia, "Hey, by the way, unakumbuka ile story ya kiatu nilikushow?" Then I'm like, ile kiatu kali uliona?" Nimeifile. Ama naweza tu itupa because si muhimu. Kama niko na vitu za maana za kufikiria, kwa nini nafikiria about kiatu yenye umeona kali? But if you come and tell me ni aje hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi, then we can don't drop hints. Don't drop hints. Madam, hata ile saa ya unataka kusakatwa, just be open about it. Just tell your dude, ni aje man, kutu inanisumbua. Come through man. Kuna plumbing inafaa ifanyike mahali, abu changamka. If you don't want to be explicit, just have a way in which you communicate. Just agree on a way that you communicate about sensitive issues. Ndio wakati mnaongea mbali watu wako wataelewa. Tumieni codes zenye msha device so the dude knows wife leo ama dame leo leo lazima niende leo job itabidi kama ufanya job sana na fika home nimechoka. Leo itabidi nimecheza kipro wakati watu wanaenda kufanya mavitu mzito mimi ninafanya vitu zangu pole so that I have enough energy because nimeambiwa kuna kibarua. Ndio kibarua lazima ifanyike. Sawa. If you tell me mapema, maybe na feel mbaya, maybe mimi ni msick. Na umeniambia leo diaji umepotea ukamigi kunisalimia. I'm like, okay, si nitakam nikusalimie basi nikitoka job. Then you are like, sawa. So wewe uko excited, unajua umecommunicate something, mimi najua ni salamu. So mimi najua nitapita nikikusalimia nikienda mtaani kupumzika. Then when I'm getting out of the house, you are like, unaenda? Like, sinaenda kulala. It's like, si nilikwambia ukamuko. Umeniambia jinsi nimekusalimia. And then baadaye when now unaanza kufura, ndio tukifanya follow up tuna realize kumbe ni kutu. Unataka kutolewa kutu. Then I'm like, mimi ni mgonjwa bana. Ninge communicate mapema, ningekushow mimi ni msick, ndio usikae the whole day ukiona expectations. Ama kwa tunajua plumbers kuzi ni wengi. wanafanyaga project place moja. At least nikwambia mimi ni msiki, siwezi kuja kufanya plumbing. Hiyo kutu mimi ama hizo pipes ama pipe range yangu sahi man ni kama imeharibika. So that utafute plan B kama uko na plan B. Ama useme okay sawa. Wewe ukifeel better wewe nishtue then sawa. Ama labda tu sina moods. Ya kuna time nyingine man umeingia tu wera, mdosi akoni ya case, by the time unatoka kazi utaki hata unataka tu uende tu mahali upige vitu zako ulale, uchiu ulale. And then saa hiyo ndio wakati umelala unaanza kuchapwa maelbo. Like sasa hii violence ni ya nini man? Mbona maelbo mbona zinatembea? Violence ni ya nini? Violence ni ya nini? Kuja. Poleni. Hii ni biashara ya watoto. Baba. Kwani unawasha hii? Sawa, endeni church. Bye. Fungeni hiyo mlango. Sawa, back. Poleni sana, man. Lazima uzazi iendelee hata kama tunafanya live. Anyway, nilikuwa sema nini? Ya umekuliwa elbow man, unaamka mbavu zinauma. Because mtu haku communicate, just tell me. Niaje? Leo kuna kazi. Ujue leo lazima akatambe. Kama mademu wa mtaani vile nasemaga leo brother, leo lazima unipigishe nduru. So leo mimi najua leo niko kazi. So hata wakati labda nimetoka nimekasirishwa na mdosi nini nimeenda kupiga vitu zangu, I know that I'm not going to get so drunk that I can't perform. Clear communication. You are not a toddler. Usiongee na elbows. Communicate na mdomo. Or send a text. Kama communicate na mdomo ni ngumu, send a text. Sema niachi leo kama kuna vile mapembe zinanisumbua. Mimi najua mapembe si ni mahorns. So uko hiyo jini na kwa gana jina hona hapo. Bas. Twende. So if you want something, communicate, because we are not mind readers. Hatutajua. Usiniekelee mguu usiku cause unani disrupt usingizi yangu. Nataka kulala. Kesho niko busy, niko na shughuli. Usiniekelee mguu. Usiniekelee mikono. Just say what you want. Kama ni relax na watch movie na wewe unataka maneno yako. Clearly. Ni aje? Mapema. Text. Kama uwezi ongea text, sema brother, hebu kaa huku kwa bedroom man. Kuja tufanye maneno. Just say clearly what you want. Jamaa atapost movie, atakuja atakushughulikia, arudi ya watch movie yake. You've gotten what you wanted, na boy anarudi kufanya ile kitu anataka. Shida inakujaga hivi. You have plans that you have planned for your man, but the man has no idea what plans you have. So amekuja na series, amekuja kuwatch series. But hiyo siku umeamua you want sex and cuddling. Kuna conflict. Kuna idea mbili zina conflict. Two ideas are conflicting here. The man just wants to chill out and watch his series and relax and have a drink and do what he needs, and then he goes to sleep. If indeed he will sleep. If on an off day, he might just think, let me transnight, let me just watch this series, let me relax with the series. Leo siku umeamua, cause mzai kesho hayuko job. Leo ile siku yenye neighbors watajua niliolewa. Leo ile nduru itapigwa hapa, hata watoto ushawapeleka abroad, majuu, kwa shosho yao, kwa aunti yao, kwa neighbor. Leo unajua leo ni siku ya kupiga nduru. So the guy comes with his movies, he's watching. Then umeenda kwa bedroom, unangoja. Then the guy na watch series, umefura. The guy ata realize umefura. Kidogo unamuuliza, kwani leo ulali? Like, leo silali. Lele kwa nini huku niambia? It's like, what do you want? Then you are like, lele wale wanawake wengine wanalala na mabwana zao, mabwana wengine wana watch movies. Like, where is this coming from? Just say clearly what you want. Like, communicate. We may not do the sex and cuddling, but the sex part we can do. Because kwani, how many minutes ama how many hours are we going kutumia kufanya hizo vitu? I can post my series for an hour. Come deal with you. Vizuri. Nikuvunje hiyo mgongo. Tumalizane. Niache unalala peacefully. Mimi nirudi kuwatch series yangu. See, both of us have one. Because of that clear communication. Nikwambie cuddling part, hiyo tufanye kesho. Because we are not, leo niko busy na series. But the sex part, hiyo ne utapata. Hiyo utapata. So upate what you want. Utapata everything. Cuddling, hiyo labda utapata. Because I can't cuddle na bado ni watch movie. Because I need to go. And then, man, wewe unaumiza mikono. Unaamka umechoka kwa mtu amekulalia. Anyway, sijua nini watu hufanya kwa hizo shughuli za cuddling, but that's just me. But you know me, I'm cute. And cukes and romance, you're like... Anyway. You expect men to read your minds, but half the time you don't know what you want. Wewe mwenyewe hujui nini unataka. Half the time you don't know what you want. Have you ever gone with a woman to shop for anything? Anything. Whether ni toothpicks, whether ni earbuds, anything, hata sweetie. Like, it is a horror story. Ameona hii. Like, hey, hii inakaa poa. Ameona hii. Pede ama niache hii nichukue hii. Ameona. You're like, just pick one. Zote zitakuharibu meno. Does not matter which one you pick. All of them are going to give you dental issues. Just pick one. Half the time they don't know what they want. They go through a process before they like, I don't know if it is to compromise or to decide, or it is just like, see, you say part as what, let me just pick this. And unfortunately, if you are there, you might be forced to buy everything because somehow hawabebagi pesa imetosha kuchukua kila kitu anataka. If you go shopping with a woman, you know what I mean. Sisemi wote, most of them. And that's the whole point where amekwambia muende shopping. Because anajua anaenda kukutoanisha. Amekwambia tu no, tunaenda kununua ketchup. But yeye kwa kichwa yake anajua kuna ketchup, kuna mafuta ya nywele, kuna mafuta ya mwili. Alafu anataka pia mafuta ya kupika, alafu bado anataka unga, bado anataka mchele. But kwa mfukaka kuna do ya ketchup. So wewe ndio uko na pesa hizi vitu zingine. Half the time they don't know what they want. Mnaweza ingia super na dem ameenda kubai mafuta ya nywele, hata msinunue mafuta ya nywele. Mtoke na kitu kingine tofauti. But ile tuliopeleka kwa supermarket ni mafuta ya nywele or mafuta ya whatever product mkomeenda kubai. Mtoke bila. Because I realize, hey, by the way, I need this thing more than hiyo kitu nilikuwa nimekuja kununua. And then they still expect us to read their minds when they keep changing their minds every few seconds or when they see something new. So anaweza kuja kuambia ni aje kuna dress nataka ama maybe you're just walking mahali na yeye and then you see something and like poleni net ilikuwa ni kama imeenda kwao. Apologies. Anyway, tulikuwa tunaongelea about you walking down the street with your chick. Alafu you see something which like hauna do, but you know kesho somebody will hook you up with money. so unajua utapita ukipick, or by the end of the week utapita ukipick, then you come and pick it ukimpelekea, and then you get there, then it's like nini umeniletea? Hey, that was last week, kama that was jana. Sasa siitaki, nimerealize nguo iko sijui na Jane iko like iko na Jane na Mary, lakini pia uko nayo, then it's you have spent money because you read that hint and then she changed her mind. That's why I make sense of kudeal na hizi hints ama kurely kwa hizi hints. So women have the time, hawajui nini wanataka. Karibu Felicity, tunaongelea madem, umekuja at the right time. Women have the time, they don't know what they want, or they change their mind a lot. So by the time you are catching up with your mind imechangiwa, you have already spent money, you have already spent time, you have invested, and then I may change mind. Okay, now that's why I'm just saying we are not mind readers. When somebody does something good for you, it is just good to say thank you, because at least they have thought about you, even if it is something that uko una need. For example, maybe you have like 1,001 pairs of socks, and then somebody just buys for you just one more pair. Just don't tell them sasa hii nitafanyia nini. It is the thought that counts, right? Msee aliona socks akafikiria mrasta amletee, angepatia any other person. So just say thank you, and then pick it, uiweke kwa collection ya 1,000. You know you have 1,001 pairs of socks. If you just want your pair to be 1,000, si utachukua moja upeane basi yenye umenunuliwa, venye ulijinunulia. Pia unaweza ukagift msee, ama like uiweke tu kando. Okay, also just nikimalizia hii live, men are busy. Sawa? Men are busy, so if you are busy, you don't have time to be deciphering all these things, that these hints that women are having or are giving. So you don't have the time. So women, we are not mind readers. Just tell us what you want clearly. Kama tumekukosea, if we have done you bad, just say this is what you have done to me, and it is making me feel a certain type of way, and because of that, this is what I as the woman am going to do about it, or this is what I plan to do about it, or what do you think we should do about it, because you have kept on doing this specific thing, and I've told you enough times. Now you have a discussion about something, not just going quiet, keeping or ignoring a guy, or just doing some crazy things. So men are not mind readers. I'm very sure so women are not mind readers. So women, be clear. What is it you want, and how you want it, and when you want it. If you want something specifically for example, if you have a birthday coming up and you want something which has significant cost, do not just wake up during the day of your birthday or the eve of your birthday and you tell your guy. Do you think he just has money lying around just waiting for your birthday to give you that expensive gift? If it is this birthday, we are celebrating your birthday today, and you want something expensive that will take a considerable amount of money to get, or influence, or connection, or whatever, as long as it is costly, give us enough time, give us enough notice, because we are willing to do things as long as they are within reason. Okay, but you don't come to me, I don't have a car, and then you tell me you want a car for your birthday. Like, from which universe am I going to buy you a vehicle and I don't have one? From which universe? From which reality? I want a laptop. I want this I want this expensive thing. I want a holiday in somewhere. And you look at my situation and you see I'm struggling. So why should I, that 50K, that 60K I would have given you would have enabled me maybe to set up some form of business to get me out of my current situation, so that with enough time I can afford to do all these things. But that does not mean that I cannot chip in 10K for you to go for holiday, right? As long as, if it is costing 80K, as long as 70 umemobilize from wherever, hata kama ni from your sponsors. Yeah, I'll just do my bit. So that's it, and kwaherini.